Secret 19, cooperating costs less than fighting. Investing in survival costs honey now, today. The lifespan of our future bees is shrinking every day. If the flowers move too far away to keep our bees alive, we'll have to pack the best we can and swarm to another hive. But swarming is expensive and will leave our baby bees. Our honey and hive will stay behind and will bank just memories. Moving is expensive. We would rather stay. We need to gather honey in the most harmonious way. So here's the wisest wisdom. Let's design a better way. Instead of fighting in the future, let's cooperate today. See, our enemies in nature are bees we've never met. The purpose of this council is to share our honey debt. Planning to start over is one way to survive, but a smarter way to think this through is to plan to keep our hive. Secret 19, cooperation costs less than fighting. It's about, even if we have enemies as human beings, if the objective is to save money, it costs less to get along. It costs less to focus on peace than war. The money that we'll have to spend in taxes to pay for all this weapons and killing, we would spend less if we got along. Also, the bees, when they run out of room or run out of energy, they do a thing called swarming, which is they leave the hive and they leave the baby bees behind and they leave the honeycomb behind and they leave whatever's honey's left over in the hive behind. And they abandon it and go somewhere else and they start over again. And the idea there is, if they're lucky, the hive that they leave behind, the remaining bees will create another queen and then keep the DNA going. But human beings don't have that option. What this is related to in the human world is the idea swarming would be like abandoning a city because it's underwater. So imagine when cities are underwater because the ice caps have melted and the storm intensity's gone up and the storm surge is high and we can't afford to keep rebuilding coastal cities. At some point, we won't be able to afford to keep rebuilding cities when there's a once in a 1,000-year hurricane every year on the same coast. We don't have enough honey, to keep rebuilding things. So at some point, we'll have to evacuate those cities. And when millions of people move, where are they gonna go? And we can't take the buildings with us. So all the money we spent building these buildings stays there. It's gone. It's underwater. It's wasted. All the concrete, all the steel. A smarter way to think this through is to plan to keep our hive. Cooperation costs less than fighting. Secret 20, it costs more later.